Kim Kardashian got emotional when describing her 2017 Paris robbery on Tuesday, May 13th, nearly 9 years after she was held at gunpoint. "Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian, and I just want to thank everyone, especially French authorities, for allowing me to be here and testify today and allowing me to share my truth," the reality star, 44, said before calling the infamous night. "I came to Paris for Fashion Week, and Paris is always a place that I love so much. I used to walk around the city. When I woke up in the middle of the night at 3 or 4 a.m., take walks around the city," she continued. "I always felt really safe. I'd stop in little hotels for a hot chocolate. It was magical. But when I came for Fashion Week during that trip, it changed everything." She then started wiping away tears recounting the harrowing story. Kardashian said her sister, friend, and mom were out for the night, and she was packing up and getting ready for bed. She said she heard noises on the stairs and called out for her sister, but no one answered. 2 people came into her bedroom, who she thought were police officers. The scheme's founder said the men brought a man, the night receptionist, Abderrahmane Watiki, who was handcuffed, upstairs. "I obviously was very confused when they first walked in. I had to make sense of what was happening. I was just about to fall asleep," she said, adding that she'd also fallen asleep naked with just a robe on. "So I was just flustered." She kept asking the receptionist what's happening. But he remained calm and said he didn't know. "And I think that confused me a bit more, not understanding if he was a part of this or he wasn't," said Kardashian. "I understand now how shocked he was, and he was just a victim like myself, and we were in this together. I was still in such shock, because honestly a lot of terrorist attacks were going on in the world, and me and my friends were talking about what was going on in the world, and I didn't get what was happening, and I didn't get it was about my jewelry, even though they specifically asked for my ring," she continued. "The gentleman found the ring that was next to my bed." She remembered one man sifting through her stuff. The taller one was looking through my stuff and had found the jewelry box, and he said, aha, excited and grateful that he found more jewelry, she recalled. She said someone snatched up her phone, leading her to be picked off the bed. "They took me down the hallway to look for more jewelry, more stuff," she said, noting one of them had a gun to her back. "That was the first moment I thought, should I run for it? But it wasn't an option, so I just stayed, and that's the moment I realized I should just do whatever they say." She said she was thrown on the bed with her hands bound together with zip ties. She told the concierge to please translate to them that I have babies. I have to make home. She said one of the men pulled her toward him, and since she was naked underneath the robe, her body was exposed. "I'm certain that's the moment he rapes me. I say a prayer to mentally prepare myself," she recalled. "At that point, I was sure that's when they were going to shoot me. So I said a prayer for my family and my mom and my sister and best friend." She said she was nervous Kourtney Kardashian would find her shot dead on the bed and live with that memory forever. She was asked by the court's presiding judge, "That night you thought you would die?" Kardashian replied quietly, "I absolutely did think I was going to die." Kim said the intruder picked her up and put her on the floor in the bathroom. "He kind of dropped me on the floor as if something was frantic and they had to get out quickly," she recalled. "Then I waited a few minutes. I wasn't sure if they were going to get something and come back, but after a few minutes I didn't hear anything, so she began to free herself. I was able to get the tape off, and then I popped down to find Simone Harush, her stylist, who helped her get the rest of the ties off. Simone and Kim then ran out on the balcony and hid in the bushes. I remember calling my mom from the bushes to let her know what happened, and then I think while we were waiting for my security to come, Simone and I were trying to come up with a plan. If they come back, should we just jump out the window?" she said. Once Kourtney came back to the hotel, the police arrived, but Kim didn't know if they were on her side. "In a state of shock, honestly, wondering who I can trust. What if one of them is dressed like police but is really in on it?" she said.